Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a Scorpio August 2020 weekly tarot reading. This will be for August 2nd to August 8th. All right guys, I'm going to go ahead and give these cards a shuffle. I'll lay your cards out. I will put up a photo as well for you guys to see what we pull. That being said, I do pull 2 layers. I also have timestamps down in the description if you guys want to jump to those times. All right, let me shuffle these here a little bit with you guys together. This way I can tune into your energy. These are intuitive tarot readings after all. A few more shuffles and I'll lay your cards out and let's see what's happening for Scorpio this first week of August. One more and let's see. All right. I just feel like it's a little bit of a spiritual week, a little bit of a reassessing where you are in life, guys. But your mind is in a really good place. You're definitely persevering, even though part of you sometimes wants to give up when it comes to this situation. I'm going to pull one more card extra, but I feel like you're coming from a place in the recent past where you're reassessing. You're not sure. You are not sure when it comes to the situation right now. You're persevering, you're reassessing, you're trying to make space for what direction to take, but your heart is in a really good place. Your heart's in a really good place. Let me give these a shuffle because right now one card is not going to do it, guys. I'm going to need to go a little bit deeper here with the situation. Was there some... Let me see. Let me go a little bit deeper. All right. One more, Scorpio. One more. And then, of course, I'll update this photo as well for you guys. It's just like an interesting energy. It's an interesting energy. Let me see. I'm telling you, they're intuitive, right? So, okay. There's a conversation happening this week, period. There's a conversation happening this week. I think you initiate the conversation for sure. The only thing I'll say is with the Knight of Swords being here, could be a little self-righteous sometimes. So you just have to be careful because you got to keep balance when you take this approach because sometimes you're so impassioned to speak up. It usually involves speaking up because I always think of like somebody's being called out with this card. Like even if you look, he's charging forward. He's got something to say. And with the Queen of Wands being here as well, I feel like you're initiating it. I feel like you're the one initiating this conversation. You're challenged by 2 things. One, taking a strategic approach. How do you approach it? Which I think is a good question, honestly. If the Knight of Swords is present at the heart of the situation, this person can kind of talk first, think later. So they may not actually think of like the repercussions of their words. It's not a heavy energy, but it is a talk first, think later. It is a move fast, talk fast type of energy. And it's a person who will easily say, well, you know what, actions speak louder than words, but it does have a little bit of a self-righteous quality to it because you are approaching a conversation in the name of justice, in the name of balance, in the name of closure sometimes. But it is again, I said it, but I'll say it again, it's a talk first, think later type of energy. It's fast talking, man. And it's asking you to kind of use your intuition. Definitely use your intuition, absolutely, and be strategic to navigate it. It's not heavy, but it is a conversation. That's at the heart of this week. It's a conversation. And what's driving you is having an honest conversation because you've been persevering when it comes to this. We have the wounded warrior. This is your subconscious. Now, a lot of people, I say it and I say it over and over again, and I'll say it again. But a lot of people have trouble connecting with the subconscious position and just being like, oh, that's true. Oh, that's not true, because it is in a subconscious position, right? So it's hard to really connect with that. But what is driving you when it comes to the situation is some truth. It is some clarity. You need truth, you need clarity. Boom, that's it. There is victory also here because there is a wreath of victory and you want it. You want it when it comes to this conversation with whoever this person is. And even though you've wanted to give up, you're persevering, absolutely, because it's been really testing on you. It is a little bit of a test of faith on you, absolutely. But I'll say this, you're taking a really, really beautiful approach, Scorpio. I mean, damn, kudos to you. Kudos to you, because you're not coming from the easiest place. You're coming from a little bit of a conflicting place. And I feel like this is inner conflict. I don't actually think It's an argument, and it could be for some of you, and that's maybe why you're having this conversation with somebody, but you're coming from a conflicting place, where there may have been fighting, and it's caused you to reassess. It's caused you to reassess, absolutely. It's caused discontent, absolutely. Absolutely. You've probably been a little bored lately, not very motivated, but that's not where you're at. That's in your recent past. Now your mind is active and it's on love. Boom. It's on love. You got the Ace of Cups on your mind and you got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands speaks of passionate, fast communication. And the Ace of Cups definitely speaks of love. It definitely speaks about love within. Speaks about opening your heart, absolutely, but it also speaks about the potential of a beautiful new union. And we got two aces here. We got one on your mind and we got one on your subconscious, let me just tell you. So you got some new vitality, new beginnings, both on your mind and both on your subconscious. Here and here, like you just want new love, you want new clarity, you want truthful. Oh, you got a third ace. Oh my God, and your environment. Your environment is looking good. Let me tell you, some of you might even get, because sometimes career comes through and it has, I don't want to say it doesn't have anything to do with the situation because it does, but it could actually just help put you in a better mood and take some weight off in one area of your life so that you could really charge forward with another area. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles here with Temperance. So this is in your external influences. Some of you could just be a Sagittarius, absolutely. But I think of the Ace of Pentacles, especially in an external area, as an opportunity, a very promising opportunity that comes to you out of seemingly nowhere. Could be from a Sagittarius, but it's something that makes you feel really balanced and it feels really good. And it is a gift from the universe. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. And I think it's actually going to help the situation. It's because just because it has an effect, it doesn't mean it has a negative effect. I think you have a new opportunity coming your way, Scorpio. And I think you're going to see that. I think you're going to see that because you're ready for new beginnings. It's on your mind. It's in your subconscious. You're ready. And let me tell you, the advice from the universe, it's so beautiful. We have the World here and we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, I always think of integrity. So maintain integrity always. But it speaks of basically, you finally, instead of planning, you're putting those plans into action. You're taking action on the things you've been thinking of, the direction you have been thinking of. And with the World here, it speaks of cycles closing out. But it's not just about cycles closing out, it's about integrating the lessons. Because a lot of times we know better, but we don't do better. And the universe is asking you to integrate those lessons. Don't repeat a behavioral pattern. If you know in the past it's brought out a certain outcome, right? So when I say integrating the lessons, that's what I mean. For example, if you were younger, especially with a new boyfriend, and if he broke up with you, girlfriend, doesn't matter. But let's say with me, if he broke up with me, and initially you probably want to send a lot of messages and be like, oh my God, please, and try to convince them to come back. But then you learn the lesson that never works and you start integrating it. And so I'm giving the most basic examples, of course, but integrate the lessons you have learned in your life. Think bigger. With the Three of Wands, this is a person who's at a position, as you can see, that he's standing high and he can see far and wide, meaning he can see potential opportunities and he can see potential threats or challenges that may be coming his way. But he has set plans into motion. He's standing on high ground and he's integrating those lessons. And that's the advice from the universe for you guys for the best possible outcome. The outcome now, let's talk about that. This is the end of week. But it is really promising, really beautiful, guys. There is love here. There is somebody here who's having a relationship. You're wanting equal give and take. You are definitely ready to give your heart. We got Romeo here with your approach as the Knight of Cups. Give sweet messages. He's charming. He's magnetic. He is Romeo. He's very romantic. He'll sweep you off his feet. And that's kind of the energy you're taking. And you want harmony. You want equal give and take in relationships. Absolutely. And it's going to give you some relief. Now, again, let's talk about the outcome. I'm sorry. There's so much to say because it looks really positive, you guys. Aside from there's some conversation, somebody's getting called out on something, but it might actually really help the situation because the outcome looks really positive, you guys. Really positive. So let's see. We have the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is open to discovering this new path. Could be with somebody else, but it's definitely about following your heart. And with the Page of Pentacles, he's ambitious, meaning he can see the opportunity. He's ready to work for it. He's ready to be dedicated to it. But he's looking at it, right? And he's like, this has got some real potential. I see where I can go with this. And it's connected to the Lovers, guys. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio. I think that's a really wonderful first week of August. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it is Lionsgate, meaning it's a great time to manifest, great time to set intentions. All right, Scorpio, I have uploaded the August 2020 monthly videos. You can click it here if you want to check that out. If anything resonates, please leave messages. I do love reading those. Of course, like and subscribe. And thank you guys for letting me tune into your energy this week.